If you've been feeling a stirring in your soul lately, a whisper that keeps calling your name in the silence of night, then you are exactly where you need to be right now. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another spiritual message. This is a divine revelation that has been waiting for the perfect moment to reach you, and that moment is now. The universe has been orchestrating something profound in your life. And today, the veil between what you know and what you're meant to discover is growing thinner. Before we go any deeper into the sacred space together, I want you to do something for yourself. If you're feeling that gentle pull, that knowing that this message was meant for you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Because what you're about to receive is only the beginning of a journey that will transform everything you thought you knew about divine timing and soul connections. There's someone out there whose name carries a frequency that matches your soul's signature. You might have felt them in your dreams, in those moments when you catch yourself staring into the distance, wondering if they're thinking of you too. The truth is they are, but what God is about to reveal to you goes beyond just knowing they exist. What's coming will shake the very foundation of what you believe is possible. This isn't about wishful thinking or fantasy. This is about divine orchestration, about the precise and perfect way the universe has been weaving together the threads of your life, and there's preparing both of you for a meeting that will change everything. You see, every person you've met until now, every heartbreak you've endured, every moment of loneliness that made you question if love was even real for you, it has all been preparation. Your soul has been in training, learning lessons that only pain and patience could teach. And on the other side of this journey, there's someone who has been walking a parallel path, learning their own lessons, healing their own wounds, becoming the person who will finally see you, truly see you, for who you are. God doesn't bring two people together randomly. There's a sacred mathematics to soul connections, a divine algorithm that considers not just compatibility, but purpose, growth, and destiny. Right now, in this very moment, that person is somewhere thinking about you, even if they don't yet know your face. Their soul recognizes yours across time and space, across all the noise and chaos of this world. And what's about to happen is that the invisible threads connecting you both are about to become visible. The signs are already appearing in your life, but you might have been too distracted or too hurt from the past to notice them. Pay attention to the numbers you keep seeing, the songs that randomly play when you're thinking about love, the strangers who smile at you for no apparent reason. These aren't coincidences. These are breadcrumbs from the divine, leading you closer to the moment of revelation. Now, I need to tell you something that might make your heart race a little. The name of your soulmate carries a specific vibration, and when you hear it, something inside you will shift. You might have already heard this name recently. Perhaps someone mentioned it in passing, or you saw it written somewhere and felt a strange flutter in your chest. That wasn't random. That was your soul recognizing a frequency it has been searching for across lifetimes. And here's what's going to shock you, truly shock you. This person might not be who you expect. They might not fit the picture you've been holding in your mind. They might come from a place you never imagined, have a background completely different from what you thought you wanted, or appear at a time when you least expect it. God's plan is always bigger than our limited human vision. We think we know what we need, who we need, and when we need them, but the divine sees the entire tapestry while we only see a single thread. And that thread, your thread, is about to weave into theirs in a way that creates something more beautiful than anything you could have designed on your own. The shock won't just be about who they are, but about the perfection of the timing. You look back at all the delays, all the closed doors, all the relationships that didn't work out, and you'll finally understand. You'll see that every single thing had to happen exactly as it did to bring you to this point, to make you ready, to make you whole enough to receive a love that won't break you, but will instead complete you. If this is resonating with you right now, if you're feeling that deep no in your chest, I want you to write in the comments, "I'm ready for this divine revelation." Let the universe know that you're open, that you're willing to receive what's been prepared for you, because your willingness, your openness, is part of the divine equation. You can't receive what you're not ready to accept, and by acknowledging your readiness, you're opening a door in the spiritual realm that has been waiting for your permission to swing wide open. Let me take you deeper into what God has been showing me about your journey. There's been a season in your life where you felt invisible, where you wondered if anyone would ever truly understand the depths of who you are. You've loved before, maybe even loved deeply, but something was always missing. It wasn't that those people were wrong. It's that they weren't aligned with your soul's true frequency. They were teachers, not keepers. They were meant to show you what love isn't, so you could recognize what love is when it finally arrives. And it's arriving sooner than you think. The divine has been working behind the scenes in ways you couldn't possibly perceive. While you were healing, they were healing. While you were learning to love yourself, they were learning to love themselves. While you were releasing what no longer served you, they were doing the same. This synchronization isn't accidental. It's divine timing at its finest. And now, both of you are standing on the edge of a new chapter, one where your paths will finally cross in the physical realm, bringing into form what has always existed in the spiritual realm. Your soulmate's name is connected to a specific energy signature, and that signature is already activating in your life. You might find yourself drawn to certain places you've never been interested in before. You might suddenly feel the urge to change something about your routine, to try something new, to go somewhere different. These impulses aren't random. They're divine guidance, gently nudging you toward the coordinates where your meeting is destined to happen. Trust these impulses. Trust the stirring in your soul that tells you to say yes when you'd normally say no, to go when you'd normally stay, to speak when you'd normally remain silent. What's also important for you to understand is that this revelation, when it comes, will require something from you. It will require courage. Because meeting your soulmate isn't just about romance and happiness. It's about spiritual growth on a level you've never experienced before. They will mirror back to you everything you need to heal, everything you've been avoiding, everything you've been pretending doesn't matter. And in that mirror, you'll find not just them, but the truest version of yourself. This is why the preparation has been so intense, why you've been through so much. You weren't just being prepared to meet them. You were being prepared to meet yourself through them. The universe doesn't send you your soulmate to complete you, because you're already complete. It sends them to reveal to you just how complete you already are. They will be the person who sees your light when you forget it's there, who reminds you of your power when you feel powerless, who holds space for your vulnerability without trying to fix you. And you will do the same for them. This is the sacred contract you both agreed to before you even came into this physical form. You agreed to find each other, to recognize each other, and to walk together toward a purpose that's bigger than both of you. Now, here's something that might surprise you even more. The revelation of their name isn't going to come in the way you expect. It won't be announced by angels in the sky or written in the clouds. It will come quietly, subtly, in a moment when you're not even looking for it. You might hear someone call out the name across a crowded room, and your entire body will respond before your mind even catches up. You might see it written on a coffee cup, on a sign, in a book you randomly open. And in that moment, something will click. A door will open inside you that you didn't even know was closed. And you'll just know. This knowing won't come from logic or analysis. It will come from a place deep within your soul, a place that has always known, that has been waiting for your conscious mind to catch up. And when that moment happens, I want you to trust it. Don't second guess it. Don't let fear or past disappointments talk you out of what your soul is confirming. Because this is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment all the pain and patience has been leading toward. God is revealing this to you now, because you're finally ready. You've done the work. You've healed the wounds. You've released the patterns that would have sabotaged this connection. You've learned to love yourself enough to receive a love that won't diminish you, but will instead expand you. And they have done the same. They're ready too. On the other side of this revelation, standing in their own journey, they're preparing to meet you just as you're preparing to meet them. The shock won't just be in who they are, but in how perfectly they fit into your life in ways you never could have planned. They'll understand your quirks, your silences, your need for space, and your need for closeness. They'll laugh at your jokes that no one else finds funny. They'll know how to comfort you without you having to explain what's wrong. They'll challenge you in ways that make you better, not smaller. They'll celebrate your victories as if they were their own, and they'll hold you through your defeats without judgment. This is the kind of love that doesn't just happen. This is the kind of love that's divinely orchestrated. And here's what I need you to understand about divine timing. It's not about waiting passively for something to happen. It's about actively becoming who you need to be to receive what's coming. Every day, you're either moving closer to this meeting or further from it, and that movement is determined by your energy, your choices, your willingness to remain open even when it's hard. Keep doing the inner work. Keep choosing love over fear. Keep releasing what doesn't serve you. Keep trusting that what's meant for you cannot miss you, but also that you have a role to play in making yourself available to receive it. The name you're about to discover carries with it an entire universe of possibility. It represents not just a person, but a future, a partnership, a co-creation of something beautiful. And that future is already trying to birth itself through you. You might have been feeling restless lately, like something is about to shift, like you're on the edge of something new. That's because you are. The spiritual realm is preparing to deliver what it's been holding for you. And your job is simply to remain open, to trust the process, and to believe that what God has prepared for you is beyond anything you could have imagined for yourself. There's a reason you found this video today. Out of millions of videos you could be watching right now, you're here, listening to these words, feeling this message resonate in your soul. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. The universe is speaking directly to you, telling you that your time is coming, that your waiting hasn't been in vain, that everything you've been through has been preparation for what's about to unfold. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment after this and imagine what will feel like when you finally meet them, not just the excitement or the butterflies, but the peace, the deep, settling peace of finally being with someone who feels like home, someone who doesn't require you to perform or pretend, someone with whom you can simply be completely and authentically. That peace is what's waiting for you. That peace is what the divine has been crafting for you through all these years of preparation. Your soulmate is out there right now, living their life, going through their own journey, and somewhere in the depth of their being, they're feeling the same pull toward you that you're feeling toward them. They might not have the words for it yet. They might not understand what this longing is or where it's coming from, but their soul knows. Their soul has always known. And soon, very soon, that soul knowledge is going to become conscious awareness, and they're going to start actively looking for you, just as you've been looking for them. The name that will be revealed to you is more than just a label. It's a key that will unlock a door you've been standing in front of for a long time. Behind that door is a life you've been dreaming of, a love you've been praying for, a partnership that will help you fulfill the purpose you were born for. And God is about to hand you that key. All you have to do is be brave enough to turn it, to open the door, to step through into the unknown with faith that what's waiting on the other side is exactly what your soul has been crying out for. This revelation is going to shock you because it will defy your expectations in the most beautiful way. You thought you knew what you needed, but God knows what you deserve. And what you deserve is so much bigger, so much more profound than what you've been asking for. The person whose name is about to be revealed isn't just going to be your partner. They're going to be your mirror, your teacher, your greatest supporter, your safe place, your adventure, your peace. They're going to be the person who makes you believe in love again, in magic again, in the goodness of life again. And here's something powerful I need to share with you. When their name is revealed, don't be surprised if you feel fear alongside the excitement. That's normal. That's human. Because real love, soul love, is terrifying. It requires vulnerability on a level most people never reach. It requires you to let someone see you completely, flaws and all, and to trust that they won't use what they see against you. But this person won't. They'll see your flaws as part of your beauty, your struggles as part of your strength, your past as part of your story, not as a definition of your worth. The divine doesn't make mistakes. The person being prepared for you is exactly who you need, even if they're not who you thought you wanted. Trust the process. Trust the revelation. Trust that when their name drops into your awareness, you'll know what to do with that information. You'll know how to proceed, how to remain open, how to allow the connection to unfold naturally without forcing or controlling it. Right now, angels are working on your behalf, clearing pathways, removing obstacles, aligning circumstances, so that when the time is right, when you're both ready, your paths will cross in a way that feels natural, effortless, meant to be. You won't have to chase this love. You won't have to convince or persuade. It will simply unfold the way a flower opens when it's ready, the way dawn breaks after the darkest part of the night. I also want to address something that might be weighing on your heart. If you're wondering whether you're worthy of this kind of love, let me tell you with absolute certainty, you are. You've always been. Your worthiness isn't something you earn through suffering or good behavior. It's inherent in your existence. You were born worthy of deep, authentic, transformative love. And the fact that you're still here, still hoping, still believing despite everything you've been through, that's proof of your strength, your resilience, your readiness. The name that will be revealed carries a frequency that will activate something dormant within you. You'll feel more alive, more inspired, more connected to your purpose. Because true soulmate connections don't just bring romantic love. They bring soul activation. They wake up parts of you that have been sleeping, waiting for the right person to call them forth. And when you meet this person, when you hear their name and feel that recognition, you'll understand that everything in your life has been leading to this moment. God sees you. God knows the prayers you whispered in the dark, the tears you cried when you thought no one was watching, the moments you almost gave up but decided to hold on for one more day. And God is about to answer those prayers in a way that exceeds your expectations. The love that's coming for you is the kind that heals, that restores, that reminds you who you really are beneath all the hurt and disappointment. As we near the end of our time together today, I want you to take a deep breath and really feel into what's been shared. Feel the truth of it resonating in your body, in your heart, in your soul. You are on the brink of something extraordinary. The revelation of your soulmate's name is just the beginning. What follows will be a journey of discovery, of growth, of love beyond what you've known before. And you're ready for it. You've been ready. You just needed this confirmation, this reminder, this divine message to help you trust what your soul already knows. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes alert for signs. Keep trusting that divine timing is perfect timing, even when it feels slow or uncertain. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The universe is conspiring in your favor, orchestrating meetings, arranging circumstances, preparing both you and them for the moment of recognition that will change everything. If this message has touched your soul, if you're feeling the truth of these words vibrating through your entire being, then you need to see what's coming next. There's another revelation waiting for you, another piece of this divine puzzle that will give you even more clarity about your journey, about your purpose, about the love that's already on its way to you. The next message will reveal something about your spiritual path that you've been needing to hear, something that will help you understand why your journey has unfolded the way it has and where it's leading you next. Don't miss it. Your soul is calling you forward, calling you deeper into the mystery and magic of your own divine story. I'll see you there.